When I was your age, they would say we could become cops or criminals. What I'm saying is this. When you're facing a loaded gun, what's the difference?
Hello there. I am more than happy to provide you with a hilarious review of the legendary movie The Departed. So buckle up and get ready for a wild ride of laughs and entertainment. First of all, let's talk about the cast of this movie. With actors like Leonardo DiCaprio, Matt Damon, Jack Nicholson, and Mark Wahlberg, you know you're in for a treat. It's like a buffet of talent, and you just can't get enough of it. But let's be honest, with that much star power, you would expect a bit of a power struggle on set, right? Well, not in this case. The chemistry between the actors is so perfect that you'd think they've been best friends for years. Now, let's get to the plot. The Departed is a movie about two moles who infiltrate opposing organizations, the police and the Irish-American mafia. It's a game of cat and mouse, and the suspense will have you on the edge of your seat. But let's be real, the plot is not what makes this movie stand out. It's the ridiculousness of some of the scenes that will have you rolling on the floor laughing. For example, there's a scene where Jack Nicholson's character, Frank Costello, cuts off a guy's hand just for fun. I mean, who does that? But that's just the tip of the iceberg. Let's talk about the accents. The Departed is set in Boston, and boy, do they have a thick accent. It's like they're speaking a different language altogether. You may need subtitles to understand what they're saying, but it's worth it. And then there's Mark Wahlberg's character, Dignam, who takes the accent to a whole new level. It's like he's speaking in code, and only Bostonians can understand it. But that's what makes it so funny. Now, let's get to the soundtrack. The Departed has one of the best soundtracks of all time. It's a mix of classic rock and roll, including songs by the Rolling Stones, Van Morrison, and Pink Floyd. The music adds to the overall feel of the movie and will have you jamming in your seat. But here's the thing, some of the songs are used in such weird ways that you can't help but laugh. For example, there's a scene where Leonardo DiCaprio's character, Billy Costigan, is running through the streets and the song Gimme Shelter by the Rolling Stones is playing in the background. It's like he's running for his life, but he's also in a music video. Let's talk about the cinematography. The Departed is a visually stunning movie, and the camera work is top-notch. The shots are beautifully composed, and the use of colors is impressive. But then there are some shots that are just plain weird. For example, there's a shot of a rat crawling across a railing that's supposed to be symbolic, but it's just hilarious. It's like the movie is saying, hey, this is a serious movie, but we're not taking ourselves too seriously. Now, let's talk about the ending. I won't spoil it for you, but let's just say that it's one of the most shocking endings in movie history. It's a twist that you won't see coming, and it's a perfect way to end the movie. But then again, there are some people who didn't like the ending, and I can see why. It's like the movie is saying, hey, we don't care about conventions. We're going to do our own thing. In conclusion, The Departed is a masterpiece of a movie that is both thrilling and hilarious at the same time. The cast, the plot, the accents, the soundtrack, the cinematography, and the ending all come together to create an unforgettable experience. It's a movie that you can watch over and over again and still find something new to laugh at. So, if you haven't seen The Departed yet, what are you waiting for? It's a must-watch for anyone who loves a good laugh and a good suspenseful ride. And if you have seen it, well, watch it again because it's just that good. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this funny review of The Departed.